From the pages of Spidey Super Stories number 25 from way back in 1977 in his only appearance, here's Marvel Legends Webman. Of all the Spidey characters that Hasbro could have done, like maybe the Armored Spider or maybe even Octo Spidey, which would have fit this retro Spidey line, they decided to give us Webman. Here is the front of the packaging. And here's the back. There is a short bio of this Webman. Let's get the figure out by using a ruler. So, in case you're wondering what it looks like inside the retro card bag, this is how it looks like. And if I were to close it, you actually can't see any of the damage. So this is one way for you to keep the packaging intact. But of course, if you just want to keep it aside and not use it for custom, you can just slice through the side and also at the bottom. You don't have to really slice through like what I did throughout the whole thing. I just wanted to show you how it looks like on the inside. Here's the packaging, and you really can't see any tears on the inner side at all. So here's Webman on the clamshell. Let's get him out. The figure comes with a pair of fists, web shooting hands, and wall crawling hands. I think these 3 pairs of hands are compulsory when it comes to a Spidey figure. It really feels like the figure is missing something if it's missing any of these hands. So it's good that at least the Webman comes with all 3 pairs of hands. The hands can easily be swapped out as usual. Okay, I guess it's a bit tight for that one. But yeah, there. The appearance of the Webman is quite accurate to the comics. The colors on this figure is actually quite decent. It's really vibrant, just like on the comic cover. The paintwork and web lines on my figure is quite decent, except for the face. For the figure that I got, the dot at the center between the eyes is slightly off-center. Not too obvious, but yeah, I'm very picky when it comes to the paintwork, and I pre-ordered this, so I don't have a choice. Other than that, I think the web lines are pretty much decent on mine. The arms look okay. Same goes for the back. The other arm, at the neck, there is a misalignment here. I don't know whether it's a consistent thing or just for my figure. Butterfly joints, paintwork looks fine. And at the legs, there's a smudge over here. Oh, there's also another kind of smudge over here. As this is the Sunfire body mold, the articulation is quite decent. He's able to look up this much, down, able to tilt slightly left and right, and of course all around. Shoulder butterfly joints goes back this much. The arms go up this high to the side, but there is a problem for mine because for the right hand, it goes up smoothly, but for the left hand, it actually kind of gets stuck. And the reason for that is because this part isn't flat enough to go under the shoulder butterfly joint. So when I try to push it, you can see that it gets stuck and I'm not able to push it any higher. So how to overcome this is by turning it to the front slightly and pushing it inwards, then rotate the shoulder ball. That way, it goes into the butterfly joint and you can lift it higher. And after a few times, I think it does kind of get better because you can kind of push it downwards and it can go inside the shoulder butterfly joint with lesser problem. Because earlier on, it really does get stuck and I can't get it higher than this. Bicep swivel, double hinge elbow joint. I really wish Hasbro updated the Sunfire body mold to the pinless joints, swivel and hinge. This much to the front, this much to the back, waist swivel, quite a decent amount of split, and also able to do the Van Damme split. This much to the front, thigh swivel, double hinge knee joint, calf swivel, ankle hinges up and down, and ankle pivot. The Sunfire body mold actually has a very decent articulation for a Spidey figure. Now for some comparison, here are the other 4 Spideys on the Sunfire body mold. There is a slight difference however, because for the original Sunfire body mold, there isn't a hole at the back. So the PS4 Spidey and the Spidey 2099 doesn't have the hole at the back, but for these other 2 Spideys here, they have the hole. And I can't remember which Marvel Legends figure had this hole. So yeah, that's one thing. And one difference that I spot between these 2 body molds just because of that hole is that for the original Sunfire body, it can only do this much split, which is the same as the PS4 Spidey. But when it comes to the Webman, the figure can almost do a straight split. I think this is a slight retool of the Sunfire body mold because of the hole at the back. And there must have been a slight modification to the joints at the hips as well. Same goes for the Cyborg Spidey. So yeah, that's one difference. And of course, they can also do the Van Damme split. And the PS4 Spidey, which is on the original Sunfire body mold, can't do that. So the Webman's body mold is actually better, but like I said, I can't remember which character it comes from, and also I wish they covered the hole. And here's Spider UK, and the reason Spider UK is here is because these 3 has the same head sculpt as the Spider UK. And that is kind of a problem because for the Spider UK, the head is kind of big to match the big body. But when it comes to the PS4 Spidey and the Webman, the head looks kind of slightly too big for the body. So yeah, I wish Hasbro did not use the Spider UK head on the Sunfire body mold. A better sized head is actually the Cyborg Spidey, because if you compare and you look carefully, the Cyborg Spidey head is actually slightly narrower and this Spider UK head is slightly wider. So this would actually have been the perfect fit for this body size. That's why you can also see here that the head does look proportionate to the body as compared to the PS4 and even the Webman. And also between these 2, the Spider logo is different at the front and also at the back. Next, here's the Retro Spidey, the SDCC Raft Box Set Spidey, the original Pizza Spidey, and the Retro Wave Pizza Spidey. The Spider logo on all of them at the front and also at the back is totally different from each other. The Marvel Legends Webman figure is quite decent. It uses the Sunfire body mold, so that is really good because the articulation on that body mold is really great and it really works well for a Spidey figure. The downside about this figure to me is the head because it looks kind of too big for the figure, just like the PS4 Spidey. But other than that, it's good that the figure comes with the alternate hands. But then again, for me, this is definitely one character that I did not ask for. But of course, I still got it anyway because yeah, I collect all Spidey figures. Thanks for watching. Do leave your thoughts about the figure in the comments below and check out this bootleg playlist over here.